Hey, it's Trixie. Welcome to the Underground. Did you guys have a great Valentine's Day? I did. I went out the night before. I couldn't go out Valentine's Day. It was Ash Wednesday. I couldn't eat meat. It's a torture for me to not eat meat just a couple times a year. But yeah, I had a pretty good time. Been a very dramatic weekend. I actually came from Town Fair Tire. I hit a curb after an altercation with a friend. I get all anxiety and it was over nothing and it was like crazy. I don't like drama. You know what I mean? Drama, strife. I'm too old to fight. Yeah, whatever you say, you win. You know, that's what I do it. So, couple things at work. Everybody hates Taylor Swift. The Republicans, the right, the Trump supporters. So I have like three different things with these people and you know where I work, when you buy in bulk, you're insane anyway. So I got to deal with insane people all day long. I went towards this guy and he's staring at me and I'm like, what? And I'm like, what? You know, what's going on with you? I'm happy. He's like, why are you happy? I said, Taylor Swift. He's like, Taylor Swift? He's like, she should stay out of politics. I'm like, what do you mean she should stay out of politics? You should stay out of politics. Who cares? It's the Democrats or communists. I said, I'm not a communist. I'm a Democrat. I'm not a communist. They hate the country. I don't hate the country, sir. And you're going to have a heart attack because of the way you're talking. I told his son, calm him down. He's going to have a heart attack. This other guy, this couple that I like, these Buffalo Bills fans, they're really nice. I like them. But this guy, the husband, said, I think someone should shoot Taylor Swift. And I said, you know what? I like you. Don't ruin it. Disgusting. I'm sorry, but it's disgusting. What Fox News, everything's doing to Taylor Swift. She gave what? $1 million? How much did she give? I don't know. I heard this from the Rose Report. Now I can't remember. She gave $100,000 for the victims that were shot at that event, the parade. And I think Travis did too, didn't he? Travis did too, and Mahomes. Good people. I mean, it was like a couple of bad apples. 1 million people at the rally, and then you got to shoot kids and stuff. I mean, you can't even go out without shooting. It's despicable. But yeah, she was going to be there, but they couldn't guarantee her safety, which, yeah, now we get why. We can't go like a week without a shooting. 20% of the Super Bowl viewers rooted for the Chiefs because of you-know-who. Taylor. That was me, because I'm not really a Chiefs fan. The Super Bowl was the most watched television program of all time. All my stuff is coming from the Rose Report. She worked overtime for me. They had hot flash commercials for the first time, targeting women, menopausal women. I don't do the hot flashes anymore. After the Chiefs fumbled in the red zone, oh man, they went up, they grabbed, what's his face? Kelsey went up, grabbed Andy, and was like, put me in. He's banging him, almost like the guy almost fell to the ground, like a mountain lion he was. But I guess he was like, I'm sorry, it was unacceptable. I mean, you know how it is. What about that Ben Affleck, Matt Damon, and Tom Brady commercial with the Dunkin' thing? Oh, yeah, Ben's not really a rapper, but it was kind of funny. That was probably the best commercial, I thought. Other than that, you know. So the first half belonged to the 49ers, and it was a terrible first half, I thought. Like, no scoring, terrible. Second half, the Chiefs, just that last drive, okay? In overtime, everybody's talking about the 49ers grabbing the ball. I mean, I don't really think that's why does everybody think that's a bad idea? You give Mahomes the ball, it's over. So I don't really understand that, but it's a new dynasty. 3 Super Bowls. He's amazing. I don't know if they're America's team. Who knows? Of course, he won his third MVP. Alexei Navalny, killed by Putin. We all know this is going on. That poor guy's a hero. Republicans love Putin. I think that those people who do, I mean, you're kind of traitorous. You're traitorous. Do you know that? It's like, why do you people do that? You don't want freedom? You think Putin's good? I don't understand. The Apple TV series, The Dynasty, New England Patriots. Brady and Belichick, they went over the relationship. Brady was saying he didn't want to sign another contract in New England, quote, based on things I wasn't going to sign up for more of it. So I don't know what he means by for more of it. Wes Welker compared Brady's treatment by the team to an abused animal. He didn't look like an abused animal. Gronk was sat in his car not wanting to go into practice. Are they that miserable? I don't get it. I know Belichick was like sour puss, but Trump was fined $354 million. Is that like $1 million for each person in the country for exaggerating the value of his properties? His kids were also fined, I think, $4 million, right? Both of them, Trump and DJ and Eric. So I don't know what's going on. He's going to really. Did you see that Valentine's thing to Melania when he's like, "You've been through indictments. arrests, and she was not with him. I don't understand why he's saying you stood by my side, because she was nowhere by his side, but that's the way it goes. He tweeted, this is what he tweeted at Taylor Swift. I signed and was responsible for the Music Modernization Act for Taylor Swift. You just did it for her? And to all other musical artists. Joe Biden didn't do anything for Taylor and never will. There's no way she could endorse crooked Joe Biden. Can't he make up a new name? It's Crooked Hillary. The worst and most corrupt president in the history of our country. And be disloyal to the man, meaning him, the narcissist, who made her so much money. Really? You're going to take credit for... She made it on her own. I'm sorry. And despite like what the men try to do to her in the business. Just, that's what I don't like. That's what... You should have stopped at that. You're not... like I made that bitch famous. He's not like Kanye West. And he says, besides that, I like her boyfriend. This I like about him right here. See, I can pick off like little sentences where he's got redeeming qualities. Besides that, I like her boyfriend Travis, even though he may be a liberal. Normal, and probably can't stand me. I mean, that part's sad. Okay, see, there I feel bad for him. The first part I don't like. So he's half normal and half narcissist. He's got to get rid of the narcissist. So Trump was saying that if he loses, they're going to change the name of Pennsylvania. Can you explain that to me? I don't really understand why they're going to change the name of Pennsylvania. Why would they do that? Biden was mixing up the president of Mexico and Egypt. We're in big trouble. We really are. I'm sorry. Gaza next to Mexico? I don't think so. Maybe they should do that. Remember that episode of Cheers? Like, I remember things with songs. Albania, you border on the Adriatic. That's how I learn. I like it. Trump asked where Nikki Haley's husband is. He's in the military, man. You skipped out. Trump said Russia can invade NATO countries that don't pay. Yeah, this I have a problem with. I think that, and Biden called him dumb, dangerous, and un-American. The both of them going at it. I don't know. I don't know what to say. Carlson went over to interview Putin, and Putin abused the crap out of him. I mean, Carlson, this is like, you're not American, boy. Go over there. You want to live over there? Go over there. Trump was nominated for a Nobel Peace Prize. Really? I don't understand that. I don't think he's really peaceful, but okay. The Daily Show returned with Jon Stewart talking about the president not being able to remember simple things during his deposition. So you thought it was like Biden, and then he goes to Trump. He didn't remember when he was married to Marla Maples, or when he said he had one of the best memories in the world. Jon Stewart cracks me up. He's like, you're going to get emails, texts from Chuck Schumer saying, John, Donald Trump is right behind you with a knife. I mean, it's just hysterical. He makes everything funny when everybody's miserable, you know. Carrie Lake was saying Trump is not an old man. Really? Now they're trying to say his followers are saying he's in his 20s? Okay. Travis was heard in a TikTok video singing, Are You in Love with Me? You Belong with Me. You know her song? You belong with me in a nightclub. I guess Taylor was getting kind of tipsy. Maybe that's why she almost fell off the chair in Tokyo. Jason Kelce was dancing to EDM. This is why I like Jason. He doesn't seem as like angry as Travis. Like Travis seems to have a little bit of a temper. He's more my type. I mean, I think he's cute and laid back. Maybe he'd have to trim his beard a little bit. The New York Post claims being a great lover in bed is a red flag. Are you kidding me? I think sex is a little bit important. I don't want somebody who sucks in bed. That's crazy. They said they could, that person could be a narcissist. But you know what? If somebody cares about how you're feeling, that's not a narcissist. A narcissist just thinks about himself. I mean, I think that's an attentive lover. I don't understand these people. I don't believe it. Real Housewives of Beverly Hills. You know it's over next week? Already? The end? The season finale? Not enough. I don't think that it was that good. Sutton talks about dating after 50. Her date, Steve... They were playing darts. He seems to like to be controlled. She's very controlling, so that part works. She couldn't hit the dartboard. They were going on the wall. He said that, like, we haven't kissed. It's been, like, 2 dates and we haven't kissed yet, so he's already complaining. But I get what she's saying. She's like, I want to get to know him and I need his health certificate. Garcelle and Erica have been chummy lately. Anne-Marie had a champagne brunch. Diamonds and champagne. They had, like, a $3.5 million necklace there. And she said, this is the kind of ring where you have to give a BJ every day. And then Erica said, gladly. Okay. Dorit was annoyed PK was not there on Mother's Day. And PK goes, you're not my mother. But see, men don't really, this is the men are from Mars. You know what I'm saying? But you're the mother of, I'm the mother of your kids kind of thing. So you got to understand that stuff. You know what I'm saying? PK, bad. So do you get it? John, do you understand?
Yeah.
You know? Okay. So Steve texted Sutton and said, we haven't kissed yet. And Erica said he wants a blowjob. Everything's about blowjobs with her. She clearly has that on the mind. Sutton brought in her own drink to the champagne brunch. So Sutton, she carries around vodka with her. It's all they do. The conversation centered around blowjobs. I'm sorry, I'm talking like this, Ma. Kyle's supposed to be the best at it. Why do I know this stuff? I shouldn't know this. Kyle said she doesn't blow and tell. Erica brought up about not getting an apology or support from all the ladies after all those lawsuits against her with Tom Girardi. Because Sutton Garcelle doubted her story, but then Kyle and Dorit said they stood by her, but she lacked empathy, which is probably true. Vanderpump Rules! It's getting a little better. Sandoval made excuses for sleeping with Raquel. He's deflecting. He's talking about James and Kristen, who's his ex, saying it was worse. No, it wasn't. No, it wasn't, because you were basically the best friend thing, okay? Ariana and Raquel were best friends. You and James were not best friend. When he was complaining, he used his condom and slept in his bed. But you know what, Tom? You cheated on Kristen, so it's no big deal. It's so hard for a narcissist to admit anything, huh? James was live streaming that people should throw tomatoes and cabbage at Tom and the Most Extras band. Tom was kvetching. I can't speak Yiddish, to trans Billy and fake new friends. After James had sex, he was wiping his penis off with one of Tom's shirts. My God, James! Jeez! Oh, I don't want that visual. So emo night. The girls went to emo night. What is emo? What is emo music? I don't really understand. I know EDM. I guess it was a pre-recorded set, and James was like, that was blasphemy. I would never do that either, DJing. Yeah, that Katie and Ariana and Sheena were wearing dark sunglasses in the club. I guess they're too famous. I don't like that. I don't really like that it's gone to their heads. Sandoval was crying during the confessional. Billy, transphobic remarks. His vocal coach threatened. That's what happens when you're friends with Tom Sandoval. So, you know what? I think that's wrong, that his friends shouldn't be bothered. They didn't do anything. Sheena suggested on her Shenanigans podcast to Sandoval and Billy that they had sex years ago. I really don't think so, but you never know with Tom. He just basically sleeps with anything. I wouldn't put it past him. Raquel was begging him for sex on Sheena's bed. This is nuts right here. How do we know all this stuff? Man, I'll tell you, reality TV, it's not fake. It's really not. So Sheena is really she kind of sold her soul. That's like me doing this for clicks. I could care less who listens and who watches, as long as you guys enjoy it. I'm not going to do anything. So Sandoval thought about committing suicide. This I didn't know, which is very, everybody was on him. But I wouldn't want to make somebody kill themselves, But from arrogance to suicide, he was hanging on by a thread, supposedly. Schwartz brought up the term sober curious. What's sober curious? It's like questioning your relationship with alcohol and thinking about it, trying sobriety, even if you're not ready to commit to it. Really? Where do they come up with these things? I don't agree with this. You're either a drunk or you're not a drunk. You either drink or you don't drink. I don't understand. So Sandoval's the most hated reality star. People get threats just for following him on social media. He tried to get I don't understand what I'm writing here. Oh my God. I don't even smoke pot. Well, past that. I don't even understand what that was. I just love the show. I still love the show. It's still good, but it's not as good as past seasons. But Sheena was talking to Sandoval and she said, humble yourself. Good advice. Have some humility. That's the key, because Sandoval has lost all, you don't know who you are anymore. You're just on a reality show, and eventually it's going to end. Eventually your fame is going to go away. And then he just deflected again by calling Lala one. There's a new term called gig tripping. So it combines travel with music. I did this because it's like, you want to go to the Ultra Music Festival? So you go to Miami. You just have a trip to Miami. People are planning their vacations around a music event. I agree with that because I'm into that stuff. A church pastor in Connecticut is being accused of selling meth out of the rectory. They're not all seeing children. All right, not bad. That bad border bill, this is what's in it. Have to prove persecution now. They never did before. Can be rejected for having a criminal history. This isn't bad. See, we're the Republicans. This is a Republican writing this stuff. See where I like the Republicans a little bit? What's wrong with that? Shortens the asylum chain claims from years to 6 months. That's really to the right. Not too bad. But I think that's when liberals work together, conservatives work together, you got something good. New study. Men who take Viagra have an 18% lower risk for Alzheimer's. You got that? Not bad. All right, you guys, I'm done. I hope you enjoyed the show. You can email me, TRIXXI'Podcast@gmail.com. Thanks so much. Have a great week. See you next week. Look at you bending.